starts with red. Fu equals red. I'm just going to give it kind of a generic swath here. That's all we really need to do. So whether you're talking about red hair on people or red fur on animals, it's just screaming out nines. Okay? So here's 9, 9, double 9. 9, 9, double 9. And then in fur, 6 plus 21 is 27, 3 nines. And then R is 18, 2 nines. And then of course red, might as well just break it down again, is 18, double 9. And then ED 9. Hello. What's the king of color? What's the king of colors, class? Just ask all the red hair and just ask all the red fur on planet Earth. It's very obvious. And then, of course, red eyes. Remember eyes? The eyes. We have 2 of them, as does every creature. There is not a single one-eyed creature like it's like, no, eyes, plural, equals love. Eyes equals love. And you can, the eyes are the window to the soul. Look into my eyes. Feel the love. Eye contact divides by 3. I believe eye contact adds to 111 perfectly, like it's insane. But eyes equals love. And every love couple in the history of the universe knew that, but now it's being proven mathematically. Couple divides by 3, starting with the letter 3, and it's like, no, now this needs to be taught in our schools to kids at a young age. So they understand all these things. All this can be taught in less than like a week. So, red eyes. Red lipstick. Red lipstick. I mean, if there's one piece of makeup that just seems to be the most common, it's red lipstick. Well, lipstick divides by 3, red divides by 3. I'll leave you for homework to find 27s in lipstick. This is an obvious one, a red shirt. So now I was thinking of just obvious people. I'm wearing a red shirt right now. And honestly, folks, this was the first time shirt starts with double love. This is insane. A red shirt. SH equals red, IR equals red, and then the T is waiting to get married with S there. Because, for example, when you pluralize all these other things, like shorts, that divides by 3, and shoes, that divides by 3, okay? But look, 27 here, 27 there, love in the first 4 letters of a shirt. So you can't even say the word shirt without saying love. SH 27 equals red, IR 27 equals red. What color shirt should you wear? Red. What's the king of colors? Red. I've just proven it mathematically. There you go. Red is the king of colors. Proven mathematically. What color shirt should you wear? Red. Okay? Like, you gotta get some, anyways. And then a roof, as I was learning, you know, the word roof equals love. Roof, every letter divides by 3. 18 plus 36. Roof equals love. And then sun equals love, so a sunroof, which I have on my car, is love plus love. But as I was looking at the roofs of houses, as I was delivering newspapers, I thought to myself, wouldn't it be a lot more cheerful and a lot more life-giving if those roofs were red? Oh yeah. Anyways, it doesn't have to be the roof of a house, it could be the roof of a car, roof of whatever. What else? Oh yeah, what else is red in history? This is an obvious one. Red coins. Red coins. And that starts with 27 equals red. Like, I'm just showing you how obvious it is that like red is just 27 in particular. So the word coins, and just like bills, it's plural divides by, this is 33 in the end. But this is 27. 3 plus 15 plus 9 is 27 equals red. So red coins. Many would have been made of copper throughout world history. Okay? Red coins. Isn't it interesting how some of the lowest of the low, some of the meekest of all things in history actually have the coolest numbers? For example, copper coins, you know, would have been certainly the common person's currency, the lay people, not really big bricks of gold or anything like that, but red coins. Okay? And of course, if you play video games like Mario, you'll discover that red coins are like extra special. You get like bonus points for the red ones anyways. So, okay, and then a red stamp. Stamp divides by 3, a red stamp. That's a classic color of a stamp on a letter. This is an obvious one. Red cushions. I told you this was a red marathon, folks. I told you this. People do all sorts of weird things for long amounts of time. Well, this is eternal truth for the glory of God. And it's not taking us that long. So, red cushions. I'm telling you, you got to get your upholstery. And upholstery is a word I got as well that divides by 3. We've got to solve the word upholstery after this, because that word is just plain hilarious. I mean, you just say the word upholstery and I'm like, oh man, this is like now the interior design, conglomerate here. Red cushions. Look at how obvious cushions is. We saw red blankets divides by 3. Now red cushions. You should have red cushions in your house. Look at this. 27. Every letter basically divides by like pairs of letters. There's 24, 27, 24, 33. It's like, how much more can you ask for in cushions? You're already content. And then, so you can put this C together. Look at that. And cushions equals love plus love. That's what I remember getting. It was insane. Look at that. Cushions. We've just solved all the world's cushions. Of course, this is a multi-billion-dollar industry. There's more cushions on this planet than there are kids, probably. Okay? So, there's 27 down here. There's 27 right here. And then the U, 21 plus 33 equals love all by itself. So cushions perfectly equals love plus love. Well, with that having been stated, what color should those cushions be? Well, they should be red, because red is half a love. Perfectly. It's just a no-brainer. Honey, we got to get some cushions for the house. What color should I get? Red. To match our red stove. To match our red blankets. To match our red walls. To match our red carpet. Because we're royalty and red is the king of colors. Don't you know that by now, honey? Even red lights divides by 3. Go to town. Okay. Well, look at how obvious that is. Cushions equals love plus love. Red equals half a love. You should get red cushions. You just get your loved one red cushions on Valentine's Day and they'll be thrilled. They'll be like, oh, I actually get to use this for year after year. It's not like chocolates that die in 1 week or flowers that are gone in 2 weeks. Get her red cushions. And she'll get to use it all year long. Sleep on the red cushions, Sit next to the red cushions. Get a red couch with red cushions and have some love in your life. It's not rocket science. Red is the king of colors and love is king. God is love. If God is love and red is the king of colors and red has been associated with love from the dawn of time, it's time to push this to the limit. Make everything red. It's obvious. God is love. Red is the king of colors. Go nuts. Just get everything red. There you go. Cushions equals love plus love. And red is half a love. That's beautiful. And then never forget the word soft contains love plus another 6 on top, like the famous SOT, love. So soft red cushions is triple love plus 33. Say that with me together. Soft red cushions equals love plus love plus love plus 33. Good night. And now add the word pillow in there, because pillow divides by 3 all by itself. Red pillow cushions. Pillow, every letter in the center divides by 3. The P and the W knit together to make 39, so that contains the word pow. Pow! She hit me like lightning. Pow equals love. Pow equals love. Pow! She hit me like lightning. Pow equals love plus another 33. So speaking of 33s floating through this whole thing, okay, now you've got red, soft cushions. Is love plus love plus love plus love plus 33 plus 33. Red soft pillow cushions. Fill your house with these things. 4 layers deep. So you have to push your way through all the soft red pillow cushions in order to get around the house. That's what you'll do. If you're intelligent and you want to go all out in the name of love, you will literally fill your house with a bunch of soft red pillow cushions that you can throw at each other all day long, including the kids. And you'll have giant red pillow cushion fights. There you go. So, get your red pillow cushions with your red blankets. There you go. Blankets divides by 3, cushions divides by 3. Throw the word pillow in front if you want. Get your red pillow cushions and your red blankets and have some love in your life at the maximum level as far as colors are concerned. There you go. Okay. Man, that was good. Cushions. Upholstery. Upholstery. Now that is just a fun word because it's so ridiculously complex for what it actually talks about. By the way, the word stuff divides by 3. Honey, we just need a bunch of red stuff. Oh yeah. Stuff equals 72, a triple of triple eights equals liquid. So should you have red stuff? Yes, you should. I mean, just like you should have red liquid. Red, in fact, I'm just going to inject the word stuff right here below where we have the word liquid. Stuff. Stuff equals 72, a triple of triple eights. Did you know that Jesus owns all the stuff in this universe? Stuff equals money equals 72, a triple of triple eights. You use your money to buy stuff. Trade equals a double of 24. Buy equals the same thing. Buy equals sell equals trade equals 48, a double of 24. Well, stuff and money are 24 points higher. So Jesus equals 8 and 8 owns all the stuff and all the money in the universe, and he can tell you what to buy, what to sell, what to trade. You get the idea, okay? But now, make it red. And yes, there's a lot of red money in this world too. Red stuff. Honey, we need a lot of red stuff. Well, red equals 27, stuff equals 72, that adds to 99. Okay, again, red stuff, because red is the king of colors, and it's the color of love, and God is love. Okay, so, get this in your house. Upholstery. Back to our word. Okay, so let's buy some real estate under cushions here, and write the word upholstery in red, so that you can be inspired to go out and choose the red upholstery. Upholstery. And it's like I say, folks, the reason people haven't done this until now, because they haven't been enlightened to it. That's actually the only reason. Okay, so now it's, so watch this, upholstery. So, here's love right there, O-S-T. What other love can we find in here? 21 there. Let's see. Ooh, beautiful. All these letters that don't divide by 3 make love. That's so exceptional. I'm circling 4 red, so we've got love already. Now we're going to get another love. Amazing. Wow. Most of the letters that don't divide by 3 knit together to make love plus love. We just had to borrow 1 O, and then the rest of the letters all divide by 3. And they make 51. So we've got love minus 3. Or love plus 51, 159. That's exceptional in the word upholstery. So it's obvious. Get red upholstery. Red upholstery. Add your another half of love in front of the pure loves of upholstery. And that brings you to like 127 plus 56, 150, 65? 156, I believe. Wait. 59, no. Plus 7. 186, sorry. Okay, so we solved all upholstery. Oh yeah, red cheeks. Here's an obvious one from God's creation. The red cheeks. Cheeks divides by 3, so red cheeks divides by 3. Stockings. This is an obvious one and very beautiful mathematically. The red stockings, like red stockings, socks, as we call them now, used to be called stockings from what I understand, especially in Britain, which is, of course, proper English. Stockings. Red, that's why we still call them at Christmas time. The stockings are hung by the chimney with care. You know, pay particular attention to traditional Christmas terms because they tell you what English was like, you know, before certain modernizations. So stockings at Christmas, the red stockings were hung by the, you know, well the word for socks, the proper British English for the word socks is stockings. Stockings divides by 3, and then we, of course, red stockings at Christmas time. I'm just revealing to you what the king of colors is, so you can change your wardrobe, change your interior design, change your house colors, change the colors of everything you own in the name of love, and make sure your family is the most love-filled place on earth, and make sure your love is the most love-filled, God-worshipping house on earth. And have a red stove. And a whole bunch of other red stuff that I've been preaching on. And even brand it with the word love. And tell people the math on it when they come in. Did you know that LO equals 27 equals red, and VE equals 27 equals red to the glory of the Triune God? That's why we own a red stove. And by the way, a red stove is 27 plus 54 plus 27, double love. That's why we own a red stove, and that's why we have red blankets, and that's why we have red everything in our house. It's all to the glory of God, who is love. And they'll feel the love, and they'll see the love when they're in there, and they'll just be so cheerful in your red house, they'll be like, honey, we're going red. Okay, so, where is, by the way, you did this as a kid. I especially think of young girls and little girls, and even those like, you know, I want to play with a red stove. Like, as a kid, you played with those like, you know, kitchen utensils that were red. It's like, you bought the toy stuff, it was all red. And you were happier back then, before it came in all these like, you know, tan, gray, you know, like, you know, boring, playing it safe colors. Like, no, you want the red kitchen. You really do. You want the kitchen that's straight out of a Hollywood movie set. You want the red kitchen, and you want the red couch, and you want the red bed, and you want the red blanket, and you want the red slippers, and the red bathrobe, and the red lingerie, and the red car, and the red roof, and the red door that you open when you come home, and the red carpet. I mean, roll out the red carpet, we say, for the royalty. You want red. Go red or go home, okay? Actually, no, go red when you go home. Get into your red home when you get home. Anyways, so what were we on there? Oh yeah, stockings. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care. And what color are they? Red. In hopes that Santa Claus, who's bright red, would be there. And we solve Santa Claus in the name of love. Find love in Santa. It's really obvious. It's really obvious. The first 4 letters of Santa equals love. And then you can find an additional love left over. Did you know that God takes the glory for Santa Claus? God is a lover of metaphor. ASS 21 plus, there it is, right there. Santa Claus, by divine ordinance, everywhere it's written or spoken of, Santa Claus equals love plus 3. And he's red. Okay? He's a jolly red. Okay? A happy red. So, go red or go home. So, stockings. The red stockings. I gotta switch back to red. The red stockings were hung by the chimney with care, and the chimney was made of red bricks, and the fireplace was a nice red brick, and the fire was burning red, and couples fell in love at Christmas time because they were surrounded by so much red presents, red ribbon, red bows, red carpets, red stockings, red fires, red Santas, and they're just like, man, there's so much love around, I just want to kiss someone. Okay, so stockings. Stockings, and of course this doesn't just apply to, I'm talking about fashion, because remember shirts divides by 3, shoes divides by 3, shorts divides by 3, very parallel words, they all start with SH, which equals red. Just take that one for a few moments. Shoes, shorts, shirts. SH, SH, SH. 27, 27, 27 equals red, red, red. You need to own a pair of red shoes, and a pair of red shorts, and a pair of red shirts. Okay? And then as for the word pants, the word pants ends in love. And then the P is +1 in front, and it's all love, okay? So, stockings. It's too obvious. There's the famous STO. And that's why I was really excited about this one when I got it in my mind on my route. Because we started this whole red marathon with a red stove. STO. The famous STO. And what's so famous about that, if you watched the video just before this, when we got the revelation that love was at the center of history at exactly 3:33 a.m. That's today, 3:33 a.m. this morning. I woke up with the revelation that love is at the center of history in the letters STO. The famous STO, triple. And then that gets flanked by 27. Around that, okay? More red, more love. And so when we see STO at the beginning of the word stove, or at the beginning of the word stockings, we're screaming our heads off for joy. Because STO equals love. And it's a king trio. So you're already happy. Okay? The stockings were hung by the chimney with care. The stockings are an agent of love. That's where the gifts get given for the kids to see them with surprise and excitement. Well, what color do those stockings have to be? Would you dare to put white stockings up on the chimney that are branded with some like weird modern brand? No. You need red stockings by the red chimney in front of the red fire. Okay. So, and then the numbers prove it. STO equals love. And now how do we, we found another love here. So look at the letters that don't divide by 3, put them together. Okay? You've literally got another love, and then the I-9 on top. Bonus is always cherries on top. So in this case, you've got 9, 3 times 3. Good night. So the K and the S is 30. Okay? Or you can go in pure, K and the S is 30. And then the N and the G is 21. And then add the C to make it 54. So there's love number 2. So stockings perfectly equals love plus 9, which is 3 times 3. So, what color of stockings should you have? Red, the king of colors. Okay? And now, again, stockings does not just apply to the ones you hang on a mantle at Christmas time. That's like everyday stockings. I'm telling you, if you want to be a popping person, you got to own a pair of red stockings and wear them with boldness. Because it takes boldness to pull off red stockings these days. But who cares? You got to stand out. Why would you fit in when you can stand out? Go red or go home. Okay? Red stockings. I'm telling you, the world wants to do this. The world wants to dress up. Why do people spend $200 at Halloween, adults, just to dress up, and they buy their costume 1 month in advance? It's because they're dying for color. They're dying to bust out. They're dying to dress up in funky, bright, look at me style. That's it. You should own a pair of red stockings and wear them with boldness. Okay. No, there it is. The writing is on the wall, friends. The writing is on the wall. Red stockings, you know. I'm like, if you wear a red pair, like nice sport socks, like if you're an athlete, I'm telling you, if you're an athlete and you wear red sport socks with red shoes and red shorts and a red shirt, just like Michael Jordan on the basketball court, who many people say is one of the most heralded athletes by Divine Ordinance in history, what color was he wearing? Red. What color did he promote in shoes? Red. What color is famous in shoes to this day because of Michael Jordan? Red. It was all foreordained by God. And remember, every one of his numbers that he ever wore glorifies the number 3. 23 is the 9th prime, 3 times 3. And then all the other 3 numbers that he wore at the Olympics and such all divide by 3. 45 divides by 3, 9 divides by 3, and 12 divides by 3. Who takes the glory for Michael Jordan's life? The Triune God. What color was he wearing? Red. What's the king of colors? Red. So if you're an athlete, red shorts, red shirt, red stockings. That's the official name of socks. Red stockings, and the STO proves it, equals love. Red stockings and red shoes. And you will feel like a fireball on the court. And you will look like a fireball. And you will play like a fireball. And you'll have the fire of the Holy Ghost inside of you, and you'll just be moving so fast, people will see like, there goes the burning fire. Call him the red man. He's always in bright red, and he moves so fast, he's like a raging fire. There you go. There goes the red man. And I live in a country called Canada where the athletes wear red. It's time for people to cash in on this red thing. Wear red. You'll feel like a fireball. You'll feel like you just can't stop moving. You'll be like, man, I got so much, life-giving color like spilling off my body. I just got to keep moving, and moving fast. Go red or go home. There you go. That's the new slogan, man. Go red or go home. You don't belong on this court, son. You're not red enough. Okay, no. And of course the obvious, is a red petal. I'm talking about flowers, people that are into, who isn't into flowers? A red petal. This one is a little bit dry now, but it's from a batch of red roses, okay? Petal equals love. Petal equals love. Well, red equals half a love. So, what is the king of colors? Based on what is the king of flowers and what is the king of a single petal. So petal equals love. Red equals half a love, so a red petal equals love plus half a love equals 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Red is the king of colors. So now, of course, what you do is you shower all of these red petals all over whatever place in the house that you want to surprise your loved one with. The bed, the bathtub, the room, the carpet. petal equals love. Red petal equals 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Red is the king of colors. Okay? So, what's next on our red list? This is the red marathon. I told you that was awesome. Stockings. Red stockings. Merry Christmas. Hallelujah. And of course, red. I mean, at Christmas, have you just noticed that red finally gets the promotion it should have at Christmas time, and not even close to what I want to see? And same with Valentine's Day. It's like love. It's like bring out the red. Well, why are we chinsing on this? Why don't we cash in from year to year, day to day? It's like just have a red wardrobe. You know, stop waiting for the holidays to party. You got to party now. You got to be red now. You got to get that red stove today. Don't wait for Christmas. Don't put that on your Christmas list. Run out there and buy yourself a red stove and put the old one out on the yard with a little cardboard free thing and say, I'm done with that junk. I need red in my life. I need the king of colors in my own home. Okay, so stockings. That was awesome. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care. They were hung by the chimney to be there in red. But yeah, Christmas time. Red just comes everywhere. Red, you know, red just explodes at Christmas time for love. Red gift wrap, red ribbon, red bows. People wearing red dresses. Girls pull the red dresses. Red lipstick, whatever, red makeup, red rouge on the cheeks, you know, red hats. People pull the red mitts. You know, that's a very attractive item in the wintertime. A woman with red mitts on, maybe the little white husky dog, you know, rim there, whatever. But red just really comes alive. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It's like we just coming up with every single excuse to add more red to the scene. You know, red elves, red Santa, red sleigh, red sleds going down the snowbanks. It's like kids with red snow gear, red boots, red pants, red toques. You know, if you're in Canada, it's a little bit easier to find a red toque because there's red Canada toques everywhere. It's like, go red or go home. Go red or go home. Okay, so pants. You get red pants. Speaking of pants, like snow pants. And why don't we, I want to throw snow pants on, snow pants divides by 3. Just like snowflakes. Snowflakes, plural, divides by 3. Just like snow pants, plural, divides by 3. And that's cool because you chain link them together with 3s. This is all 3s, this is all 3s. And what's exceptional about pants, of course, is that love is right on the end. A-N-T-S. Ants. And of course, you can think of the millions and billions of little worker ants, the little guys that are all stamped with 3s. Of course, all insects are stamped with 3s. They got the 3 appendages with the 3 parts, you know, 3 legs with 1, 2, 3 bones. Like, that's all ants. They got 3 parts of the body that are real obvious, you know. The abdomen, the thorax, and the head, or whatever they call them. Just, I don't care. All I can see with my eyes, there's 1, 2, 3 parts to every ant with 3 legs on each side, with 3 bones in each leg. I'm like, there you go. And there's like trillions of these things. Ants. Ants. And an army divides by 3, so army ants divides by 3, and they're doing their thing for the glory of God day and night, like trimming leaves and like hacking down branches and like digesting old wooded material, and I don't know what else they do, but they're sure busy. Ants equals love, composed of the famous 15 plus 39. That's the same thing as the famous STO. So pay particular attention to this 15 plus 39 combo for love. So ants equals love. Well, that's on the end of P for pants. Can you find love in pants? I sure hope so. If you can't find love in pants, we can. You know, try. You know, we don't even want to go there, but it's like try removing all the pants from the planet. That would not be a good thing. So, the P in front is a +1. Okay? God does this in his own name, God, and in Jesus, and in Moses, and in Joshua. They're all +1 introduction. Gold train of 3s follow. Okay? That's what you see here. But what's beautiful now is that knits together, for example, with the word snow. This +1 gets married with the W here. Now you got a beautiful multiple of 3 that makes another 39 plus 15. Wow! 15 plus 39 in snow pants. That's love again. We're hitting this one out of the park. So now snow pants, oh my goodness, is love plus 33. The SN in front. By the way, this is the first time in world history that I've solved snow pants. And that probably means it's the first time in world history that anyone solved snow pants for the glory of the Trinity. There's a lot of snow pants on this planet. If the kids didn't have the snow pants, how would they have love in the snow? They wouldn't be allowed to go in the snow. They sure wouldn't be allowed to jump in the snow. Well, we'd be robbing humanity of a great deal of happiness, wouldn't we? We need snow pants or we don't go. And they should be red. I want red snow pants. So if I get buried, you can find me. And secondly, I just have more life when I'm out there in the snow. Bright red guy in the middle of a blizzard. Now that's cool. Very life-giving. Okay. So snow pants. In 9 letters is love plus 33. That's 141, which is 3 times the 15th prime, which is 3 times the 3rd prime. So, and then if you have red snow pants, then you get perfectly 168. Wow. Which equals a 7-fold set of triple eights. Good night. And then put the word the in front, say the red snow pants. Then you've got 12 letters. And all this number of letters divides by 3. Red snow pants then adds to, you have 12 letters, put the in front, you get 15 letters. The red snow pants then bumps you up to the famous 201 of world history. Good night. So once again, what is the king of colors, class? Red. If you're going to buy your kid snow pants, what color should they be? Red. If he doesn't like red snow pants, he hasn't learned what world history is. And he simply doesn't know enough of the truth. Say, son, you're wearing red snow pants. Okay? And you're going to be a poppin', high-energy kid. Which brings us, of course, to the famous red letters of the Bible. Letters divides by 3, so red letters divides by 3. And you can find love in red letters. Just put an E and an S and an L and an R together. And then you've got love, plus you've got another 45. So letters adds to 99 perfectly. Composed of love plus 54 plus 45. Okay. Skies can be red. Red skies. Skies. Can you find love in the skies? Of course you can. God ordained all of these things to scream out his love. Okay? Look at the beauty of the word skies. Okay? Skies. And Jesus spoke out of his own mouth. He talked about red skies when he was talking about predicting the weather. Okay, so again, red is the king of colors. Like, why did Jesus, first of all, create the skies to be red in accordance with the sayings that he said when he came down to planet Earth? Because red is the king of colors. Okay, so, and of course, at sunset and sunrise, we celebrate the redness of the skies. Like, everyone wants a piece of the red, even if it's only for like half an hour at the end of the day. Anyways, okay, so, but look at how beautiful the word skies is for love. Well, it's obvious. All the letters that don't divide by 3 add to equal love. The SK is 30 at the beginning, the ES is 24 at the end, that adds to love perfectly, and then the only letter that does divide by 3 is the I, which is 3 times 3 in the middle. Wow. So skies equals love plus 9, 3 times 3. So, red skies. You can have red skies. Very beautiful. Divides by 3. Oh, this is a real kicker. This is such a big one, I got to slow down just a little bit. Just a little bit. We do like to move fast. A full moon. A red full moon. Oh man. Now that is a sight which is like a once-in-a-lifetime sight. But thankfully we have video, and of course people have been able to see this through video. But full moon is love plus love, and you can find all 4 27s. And then, of course, red is 27. So there's only one thing better than a full moon, and that's a red full moon. Is rare. Rare divides by 3, okay? But a red full moon is what happens when there is a perfect, total lunar eclipse, and it only lasts for a little while. So it's very expensive, very rare, but absolutely stunning to behold. And you can add the word blood. Blood divides by 3, a blood red full moon, but it's the 27s that we are marveling at. Red equals 27, and then full moon contains 4 27s, composed of 4 pairs of letters. It's that screamingly loaded. So let's write it on the board so it's officially on the wall. And a red full moon. And I'm telling you, red is the king of colors. So let's get full moon on the wall. And the Bible is full of prophecies about the moon turning red, and that is for signs and wonders. And there's even a very interesting discussion happening right now about 4 blood moons and prophecies related to that. And you can research that at your leisure. But I'm here to give you the glory mathematically. A red full moon. Okay? So that's when you have a total lunar eclipse. Okay, so look at full moon. So here's your 4 27s. LO, LO, love plus love. With all four 27s, and then red equals 27. Okay, so let's just write that out. So, a red full moon is extremely glorious. Red is the king of colors. What else? Oh, a red bridge. And let's find love and bridge. The San Francisco Bridge, the Golden Gate Bridge. And golden divides by 3 and gate divides by 3. Gate equals 33. You can find love in the Golden Gate Bridge. I encourage you to do that as a homework assignment. Just ask the people to use that bridge every single day. How would you feel about your life if we just disintegrated the Golden Gate Bridge? What did you say? You know, it could not be possible. That would be insane. Okay, so, but let's solve every red bridge. And I marvel how beautiful they are. When you go to one of those Asian or Chinese gardens, for example, and they love to put a bright, painted, gorgeous red arc bridge in the middle of this green, lush world of gardening. It's the most satisfying, eye-popping, beautiful part of the whole garden. It's the red bridge. Bridge divides by 3 is an agent of love. Unity. It's all about unity. Okay? Let us bridge the gap between one another. Let us bridge the gap between our understanding up here. That is the most important thing that these videos are doing. Okay? That's why I'm teaching this, to bridge the gap. Here, walk the bridge towards me. Like, come to a common understanding of the universe in which we live. Let us bridge the gaps between us by means of teaching and education for the cause of love and unity. So let's get bridge on the board, and then in particular a red bridge, because there are famous red bridges already, but let's get bridge on the board. A red bridge. Bridge. Well, we were going to find 9s in bridge. Look at that. There's a 27 right there. A DE is another 9, and then a BG is another 9. Like, how more screaming do you want to be in 9 world? And by the way, 9 world divides by 3 because 9 divides by 3. Let's just solve that right now. 9 world is 42 plus 72. Wow, they differ by 30 points, adding to 114. 9 world in 9 letters. Okay, so look at that. This is embarrassing. Let's write them. So I is 9, R is 18, and then the B and the G was 9, and the D and the E was 9. And then in the color red, you have 18, double 9, followed by 9. So, based on the math, what color do you think a bridge should be if you want it to be the best color in world history? This is a big deal because bridges are multi-million-dollar projects, and the paint at the end doesn't cost nearly as much as all the manpower and all the labor involved. But all the millions of people that have to stare at this bridge for the rest of their lives had better be looking at a good color. Because it doesn't cost that much, and you better choose the best color. It should be red. It should be red. And you should even write the words love on it, so that people know what every bridge on planet Earth represents. Love. For the glory of the Triune God, who is love. Okay? So look. 9, double 9, 9, 9. And what's really exceptional about the word bridge is you've got 2 letters that divide by 3, 2 letters that are plus 1, and 2 letters that are plus 2. So it couldn't be any more obvious for the 3 fest that it is. How many strokes in this piece of machinery? 1 more than a multiple of 3. Let's see if the multiple of prime works it out. There's 9, 12, 17. All right, 17 serves the deeper glory. 17 glorifies 7, being all factor 7 in the 7th prime. That just serves the deeper glory of 3 or 8. So bridge, 9. Okay, and then red, enough said. So bridge adds to 9 points short of love, which is 45, being pure 9s, and then red is 27, 3 9s. So a red bridge is 72, a triple of triple 8s. In 9 letters. 9 times 8, 9 letters, a red bridge. And then that's easy to find love in, a red bridge, because you've got all the 9s and 18s that you can combine into 54 and the 27s to get there. And then you can see the beauty of how the letters are arranged to make a beautiful symmetry for that love in a red bridge. Okay. So, why don't we go on a bridge painting fest worldwide? Why don't people paint bridges that are in existence red and write the word love on them? You know, I mean, but if you have a bridge, it should be red. And you can already, you know, look at red, just do an image search for red bridge, and you'll see a ton of red bridges that already exist in the story of God. And hello!
Hey, good morning, Derek.
Hey, Dave, I'll be down in like 20 minutes or so.
Sounds good, buddy.
Okay. Derek plus Jason divides by 3. That was my brother. Now we're going to go real big. We're going to go to nebulae and galaxies. Okay, because you can have, I went straight to the universe now, you can have red nebulae. Well, love is at the beginning of nebulae. And notice that it's the plural that divides by 3 in both of these, because God is an insanely powerful and creative God, an artistic God. So the word nebulae, plural, divides by 3, and the word galaxies, plural, divides by 3. But amazingly, both of them start with letters that equal love. So let's get them on the board. And folks, there are red nebulae. Okay. But we're just going to solve all red. So this Ben in 3 letters divides by 3. That is 21. So this all the way up until the L is love. This adds 6 points on the end. So nebulae equals 60. And then galaxies divides by 3. Okay. Think of a gala, like a party. That divides by 3. That's 21, just like Ben right here. That's amazing. See that? That's 21 right there, at the beginning of galaxies. And this is 21. And what's cool about that is that covers all the initial letters that don't divide by 3. And then you get 2 letters that do divide by 3. Amazing. And so once again, galaxies right here, after the second letter divides by 3, equals love. That's huge. Look at that. Look at the parallelism between nebulae and galaxies. You know, you've got this cluster of letters at the beginning that adds to 21, containing all the, you know, letters that don't divide by 3 right off the bat. And then you've got 2 letters that do divide by 3 that knit together to make the 33 points to give us love perfectly. The X and the I, 33, bump this up to love, and 21 plus 12, 33, bump that up to love. So the first letters in nebulae equal love, and the first letters in galaxies equals love, with, you know, obvious parallelism within that. If you're really good, you can even link together galaxies with nebulae. The G and the E, the G and the N knit together to make multiple of 3. The E and A knit together to make multiple of 3. The B and A equal 3, and then all these letters divide by 3. And then the E and A knit together to make multiple of 3, and the S and the E knit together to make multiple of 3. So letter for letter, nebulae and galaxies like perfectly make 3s. Amazing. But love is at the beginning. And then this adds 24 points on the end. Okay? To bring it up to 78, divides by 3. But there are certainly red nebulae. And what do we know? If beyond our current eyesight, maybe there are red galaxies. Who knows? I would like to throw up those words, because there's love at the beginning. They're huge. Okay, we're almost coming to the end. Red bills, you know, like red money. Bills divides by 3. Red tape. That's a big one. We talk about cutting the red tape. Oh, too much red tape involved. Well, tape is 21 plus 21 equals 42. So red tape equals Jehovah. Just red tape. You should use red tape when you're wrapping a gift. Ribbon divides by 3, starting with 27, which equals red. Ribbon. 3 letters that do divide by 3, and 3 letters that knit together. And 18 there. So wow, 33 points back here. And this is 27 equals red. So what's the king color for ribbon? Well, it's sitting right on the beginning of the word ribbon, 27. Red ribbon. First 2 letters equal 27 equals red. Done. Red ribbon. Think of red, you know, if you're a girl and you want to tie some ribbon in your hair, what color should it be? Red. Tie a red ribbon bow in your hair. Wrap your gifts in red ribbon. You can do a lot with red ribbon. And of course, at an official ceremony of something being opened, you have the red tape or the red ribbon. The cutting of the red ribbon, and it has to be red. Everyone knows it has to be red. It's all this evidence that red is the king of colors. Go to any grand ceremony where they cut the red ribbon in order to officially open said thing. It's red. It's red, baby. That ribbon is red. In all the photos, in the big, smiling mayor, the red ribbon cut, Red is the king of colors for the glory of the Trinity. Scissor divides by 3, and then so scissors just pluralizes it, but can you find, what do you find in scissor? Well, you got 3 S's, which is obvious, to make you 57. And then you've got all these 9s with 9, double 9, and the C and O. All the letters that do divide by 3 in scissor make red plus 18. Like pure 9s, 9, double 9, double 9. 45. So scissor equals 102, the first 3-digit number that divides by 3. Check. And then blade divides by 3 and all that. Okay, so the red ribbon. Cutting of the red ribbon. This is a real good one. A hairpin. A red hairpin. Talking about a girl tying a red ribbon in her hair. Well, you also have to clip back things with hairpins, we call them. Okay? So first of all, the obviousness of connection between the word hair and the word pin, and then we're going to easily put red in front of it all, okay? So that you can see once again that red is the king of colors in the name of love, okay? So a hairpin, first of all. A hairpin is pure 9s, basically. Well, P and M makes 30. This is 9 in here, that's 39. And then this is 9 plus 18, that's 36. Okay? So, very obvious. Hair equals 36, divides by 3. Pin equals 39, 3 points higher. Couldn't be any more obvious. So, together a hairpin is 75. Okay? And then now put the word red in front. And so you have a red hairpin. It's 27. That adds, in total, to a very famous 3-digit number. It's the first 3-digit number that divides by 3 perfectly, 102. A red hairpin. Done. Very nice. And there's lots of 9s in there. 9, double 9, 9, 9, double 9, 9, 30, 30, Good night. Okay. And you can even get red braces. The word elastic divides by 3. Braces divides by 3, that's 21. Of course, the word bra, W-R-A, divides by 3. And that's 24. So braces is 24 plus 24, 888 plus 888, and whatever. This one is really cool. This is really cool. Talk about famous, a red Indian. Okay, this is just classic. Well, the word Indian starts with red. 9 plus double 9. It's too obvious. In like reverse fashion to the color red, but actually in parallel fashion. So look, the R is 18 here, followed by 2 letters that make 9. In Indian, it's reverse. The first letter is 9, followed by 2 letters that make 18. Hello? Was the word red meant to go together with the word Indian? Of course it is. Just, folks, it's just, that's the way that it is. I mean, the association between red and Indian is obvious in world history. Okay? Red-skinned natives, the red Indians. Okay? Red Indian. The red man. Me red man, you white man. I mean, like, this has been dramatized, like, to the upteenth time in stories and films and books and movies. The red man, the stories of the red man. Red Indian. Well, do the math yourself. Red, 18 plus 9. Indian, 9 plus 18. In the first 3 letters. And then this on the back is 24 888. So literally, the 9 letters, 3 plus 3 plus 3, 3 times 3 in red Indian adds to love plus 888. To the glory of Jesus equals 888. Done. Done. Okay. And of course the word feather divides by 3. Like you just start a red feather divides by 3. You know, on and on and on. That's really cool. Red Indian. And then, oh yeah, just to finish framing one on your on vehicles. You know, we talked about just the proliferation of taillights, like red taillights, and taillights divides by 3. Well, what's on the opposite of taillights? Headlights divides by 3, because head and tail both divide by 3, and lights divides by 3. So let's just put the obvious on there. Head was 18, double 9, composed of HA9, ED9. Tail is 42, okay? So head plus tail is 60 exactly. And then lights is 75. So headlights plus taillights equals the famous 210, 21 times 10, a 7-fold set of 3s times 10, which equals will you marry me? Headlights plus taillights. It's an obvious combination, and find 27s in love in those two terms. And then last but not least, I already talked about that one actually, is a single red petal. Petal equals love, and red equals half of love. So if you're going to plant flowers, what color tulips should you plant? Red. And make them in the word love. Like, that's the best thing you could do. Write the word love in solid tulips, solid red. You know, just like, or cut the flowers and rearrange it afterwards or whatever. Just, you know. So there you go. Red is the king of colors. That was today is May 12th. 12 divides by 3 nicely. May in 3 letters divided by 3. 12, TWELVE, divides by 3 in 6 letters. And the year 2015 in text divides by 3 as well. So altogether, May 12, 2015, all divides by 3. And it is now 9:56 in the morning. Okay? So that's the ongoing continuation of the red marathon as it continues to come. So we started this whole talk with a red stove. And I like that one so much because STO is the king. And I'm probably going to open up, and actually what I did when I came home is I'm doing more research